from Texas for yielding time here. As we go through our appropriations process, as we started here today, we must ensure that the United States is prepared to combat China. While the left wants us to focus on the latest partisan pet project, China's actions demand comprehensive and strategic response to safeguard our national security, economic competitiveness, and democratic values. Internationally, China's aggressive military buildup poses a direct challenge to the United States. With the largest navy in the world and efforts to rival our capabilities, it is crucial that we prioritize investments in our defense to deter any potential aggression and to protect our interest in the Indo-Pacific region. Additionally, the PLA Rocket Force's efforts to build a significant stockpile that suggests that China is preparing for long-term competition and conflict. China's global infrastructure projects further solidifies its position as a trade and economic power. While economic cooperation is important, we must be cautious of the potential debt trap diplomacy where China leverages loans to seize assets and influence the policies of indebted countries. This undermines the sovereignty of nations and challenges the rules-based international system and directly counters democratic values. Closer to our own borders, China's ambitions in South and Central America and its plans to establish a listening station, as they call it, in Cuba to monitor U.S. bases are clear signs of their growing assertiveness and aggression. We must not underestimate their determination to expand their influence and challenge our homeland security. We also engaged in a tech race with China. While we currently hold an edge in innovation and technology, complacency could lead to China overtaking our sector. We must invest in research, education, and technological advancements to maintain our lead and secure our national interests, not to mention the use of social media like TikTok to gather data on our citizens. Now, furthermore, the influx of cheap goods from China into the United States has had more adverse consequences well beyond the surface that people understand. It cuts the incentive for American manufacturing and promotes China's use of forced labor, which goes against our values as a nation that uphold human rights and fair labor practices. We cannot afford to ignore the challenges posed by China's rise in assertiveness. We must be prepared to take a comprehensive approach that combines strengthening our defense capabilities, upholding democratic values, investing in our economy and technology, and safeguarding our citizens' interest in data. This is not about escalating tensions or seeking confrontation, but rather about responsibly protecting our great nation's interests and encouraging global peace and stability through American strength. And I yield back, Mr. Roy.